Pokemon Horizons just dropped some really interesting news about, well, future news. Like an announcement for an announcement, if that makes sense. And that could mean something incredibly exciting that I really want to discuss. So let's talk about that, and then afterwards I'll give my brief review of Pokemon Horizons episode 84 since I didn't have time to make it over the weekend. Let's kick things off with the big news. As I'm sure many of you know, every single month the Pokemon anime drops a new monthly calendar for people to print and use. It has like a different art piece related to the anime every month, and the calendar also puts a star around each date where we have a new Pokemon anime episode releasing. These calendars are official and they've been used in the past to give us new information about the anime, like when we're having break weeks with no episodes. Really, it's a way to make fans aware of when the important dates are for the Pokemon anime. And now, a short while ago, the calendar for this month, February, released. So as you can see, based on the stars on the calendar, we're getting a new Pokemon Horizons episode every Friday this month. But then there's something really interesting, dude. Thursday, the 27th of February, has sparkles all around the date, clearly indicating that the Pokemon anime wants everyone to pay special attention to that date. As we already know, the 27th of February is Pokemon Day, the yearly celebration of this franchise. So clearly the anime is marking Pokemon Day, so us fans of the anime will check it out. But here's where it gets really interesting. Never before in the past has the Pokemon anime calendars marked Pokemon Day in this month. Look at the calendar for February 2024, for example. Pokemon Day wasn't marked or indicated whatsoever. But now this year, for some reason, they really want the Pokemon anime fans to pay attention to Pokemon Day. So I genuinely think they're marking this date down because there's going to be some kind of Pokemon anime related news announced or revealed on Pokemon Day this year. Why else would they suddenly include it for the first time ever? Personally, I'm praying this means we get like a new Pokemon anime movie or something. We need one of those so bad, man, and maybe it could be announced on Pokemon Day. And man, whether that movie is about the Pokemon Horizons cast, or Ash Ketchum, or someone totally new, I really don't care, I just want a new movie. Or maybe it could even be an announcement or a trailer for the next arc of Pokemon Horizons, or maybe for Legends ZA content in the Pokemon anime. I really don't know what it'll end up being, but I'm pretty confident that this calendar is trying to tell us that we'll be getting big Pokemon anime news on Pokemon Day. So stay tuned for February the 27th. Alright, now let's talk about Pokemon Horizons episode 84, where Heaven and Earth meet. This episode was packed with world building, mystery, adventure, and some really interesting character moments, including a possible twist that no one saw coming. So let's get into it now. The Rising Voltaclers land near Corri town trying to figure out how to get to the Rakua Paradise at the top of the mountain, and this town is absolutely oozing with charm and character. Like seriously, from the building designs, to the outfits the people are wearing, to the way the people and Pokemon work alongside each other. One thing that I really appreciate about this episode right off the bat is that we finally got another anime original town, Corri town. It feels like ever since the X and Y anime ended, the anime has been really hyper-focused on only the game locations, rather than making like brand new anime exclusive towns like the earlier series did. And obviously that's totally fine, I love seeing the game towns as well. But I don't know, man, I've just missed seeing brand new places that really expand on the Pokemon world and make it feel even larger. The new anime towns really add so much to the world building, letting us explore new and different cultures and myths and ways of life, basically like new ideas and concepts that we wouldn't see if we only ever saw the game towns. Corri town feels lived in with its own history and beliefs and even misunderstandings, as you'll see shortly. I don't know, I find it really fun seeing something fresh like this. As our heroes explore Corri town, they hear a boy called Yuha freaking out about their black Rayquaza. Basically, this town has a legend that when the black Rayquaza appears, disaster will strike. It turns out there's an old lady who's lived here for 100 years who started that legend, so Fried goes to speak to her. Can I just say quickly that I really loved how the episode portrayed this old lady character. It's not often we see anyone that old in the anime, but the way the episode treated her with respect, while also being comedic, was really cool. The old lady tells Fried that 100 years ago there was a mysterious explosion at the top of the Corri mountain, and then shortly after a black Rayquaza appeared from the mountain. Then the sky fell dark for 3 days and 3 nights before a mysterious long-haired scholar came down from the mountain and stayed in Corri town for a while because of his injuries. So yeah, as I assume you're all already guessing, this is referring to the Lucius VS Gibeon battle in Rakua 100 years ago. The explosion must have been Lucius's sacrifice to stop the Rakurium, and the Rayquaza was Lucius's shiny Rayquaza, and then Gibeon survived all of that, and after leaving Rakua he came to Corri town afterwards. A little while later, Liko, Roy, and Dot helped rescue the boy Yuha and his Noibat from a cave swarming with Vibrava. It was nice to see them using their other Pokemon like Kilowattrel, Hattrem, Tinkertuff, and all of this helps Yuha find his dream to be a partner to his Noibat like our heroes are to their Pokemon. I love that their bonds with their Pokemon had an influence on Yuha. It was really great to see. I also loved how Roy kept bickering with Yuha, defending Black Rayquaza from him. It's really clear that Roy cares deeply for that Pokemon and he doesn't want it to have a bad reputation, a false reputation. And yeah, through all of that, Yuha realizes that the Black Rayquaza isn't to blame for everything, that it doesn't bring disaster, and Yuha apologizes to them. Interestingly, we also saw that Agate from the Explorers is spying on our heroes in Kamuri Town, and that there's an Exceed building here too. So all of that, accompanied with the fact that Gibeon once stayed in this town 100 years ago, that really has my brain running overtime, man. Could it be that the Explorers have a headquarters here in Kamuri Town? Is this where Gibeon has been all along, right beside the Rakua Paradise? Like, man, for all we know, Gibeon might have always known where Rakua was. He might have always been in Kamuri Town, but maybe he just needed the 6 heroes in Terrapagos to get up to Rakua, and then to break the shield that Terrapagos put around the Rakurium 100 years ago. Who knows? But I don't understand how the Explorers are here already, and why there's an Exceed building here, unless if Gibeon does have a headquarters here already. Liko even sees some mysterious buildings near Kamuri Town too. Maybe that is the Explorers' headquarters where Gibeon is. This would be such a cool twist if it ends up coming true, man. But now let's talk about what really made the episode shine in my opinion. The journey up Kamuri Mountain to the Rakua Paradise. This is where the adventure vibe really kicked into high gear. As our heroes began to scale the mountain to reach Rakua, we really got to see the 6 hero Pokemon in action for the first time ever, and it was so much fun. All of them were necessary on the journey. Arboliver carried the group up cliff sides, Lapras took them through scary rivers, Kleavor smashed boulders in their path, Gouging Fire saved them from an Indiana Jones moment, Moltres saved them from powerful wild Pokemon, and for the first time ever it really felt like a true glimpse into how Lucius's team functioned back in the day, why they were so important in helping Lucius reach Rakua. Liko comes to this realization too, and I really love that. Also, this whole sequence really drove home the idea that Rakua is no ordinary place. It's legendary for a reason. It feels like the group is entering sacred, forbidden territory, you know? That they're only getting as far as they are because of these legendary, incredible 6 hero Pokemon helping them out. Ordinary trainers couldn't even begin to climb this mountain and reach Rakua. And all of that makes the ending of the episode hit so much harder, because they finally reach the peak of the mountain up in the clouds, and they see the crater of Rakua ahead. So there we have it. I can't believe we've finally arrived at the Rakua Paradise after over 80 episodes of anticipation. I'm so excited to see them explore. The possible Gibeon Explorers headquarters twist had me really hyped too in this episode. That would be so crazy, man. And I loved everything relating to the 6 heroes here. I've seen some people complaining that this episode made the 6 heroes feel more like glorified HM slaves. And that is very funny, but I've got to be honest, it was made clear from the very beginning that the purpose of Lucius's Pokemon was always to help him overcome obstacles on his adventures. Liko's dad's book at the beginning of Horizons blatantly stated their contributions to Lucius. Lapras would cross oceans, Arboliver would heal wounds, Kleavor would break walls, Gouging Fire would cross land, Moltres would soar through the sky. So I don't know, it seems random to only be angry at that now, when we've always known their purpose is to help people reach Rakua. Plus I'm sure the 6 heroes will do more later in Horizons too. I don't think this is the only thing they're gonna do. Let me know your thoughts on the episode below, and be sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell and join the Discord server, and follow me on Twitch if you feel like it too. All of that can be found beneath the video in the description or wherever, you know. And on that note, thank you all so much for watching, and best wishes until we meet again.